Analysts surveyed by Bloomberg News say the Cash for Clunkers program may push July auto sales to an annual rate of more than 10 million, the highest level this year. And we'll see for sure when automakers report sales on Monday. And, of course, this programming note, stay with Bloomberg News throughout the afternoon. We will have more on that House vote, the debate, as we mentioned, underway right now on the Cash for Clunkers program. Patricia?
Well, Mark, let us go to Daron Levin for more on the fate of the Cash for Clunkers program as we keep an eye and ear out for that vote. He is in Detroit, and he joins us now from our Detroit bureau. So as Mark mentioned, the July sales will be reported on Monday. What kind of an impact do you expect the program to have on sales? And does it help some more than others?
Well, it's almost surely to raise sales up from July what they were going to be to quite a bit higher level. The level that everybody's looking for is above 10 million on a seasonally adjusted basis. We've been sort of clunking around, if you will, below 10 million at around 9.5 million for several months. And in the single digits, it's a very discouraging sign to the economy and a very discouraging sign to the market. Once it gets above 10 million, it could be that it will stimulate some of the car makers to increase production. That'll increase factories, increase employment. That's all to the good. Now, in terms of who is going to be helped by this, from what we're hearing, anecdotally, of course, it's really helping a lot of the Asian car makers whose lineups are dominated by fuel-efficient vehicles, fuel-efficient models, Hyundai, Kia, for instance, Toyota, Honda. It may deplete some of those smaller models. So those are the car makers that are probably going to be disproportionately helped by this program.
Daron, as you're no doubt aware of Senators Dianne Feinstein and Susan Collins, the California Democrat and the Maine Republican, respectively, they have some problems with this, and they released a joint statement that said that any extension of that program must go further, they said, in advancing the goals of better fuel efficiency and greater emissions reductions. Is that going to throw a wrench in this?
Well, it could. Any discussion will, of course, slow it down. But what we're seeing is that this is really one of the stimulus programs that seems sort of against all expectations to have worked. What the legislators probably want to do is to tweak this program somewhat, to somehow change it a bit and increase even more the initiative to get higher fuel efficiency vehicles in and lower fuel efficiency vehicles off the road. Without hearing more, that's what I'm presuming they're talking about. Whether that slows it down and prevents us from getting money appropriated for this, we're going to find out very soon.
Daron, how's this affecting dealers?
Dealers are very happy with this. First of all, they've got a lot of traffic. As Mike Jackson said on a call that we heard today, he was speaking before I came on, but he said, you know, the people who are coming in, either they have clunkers, they think they have clunkers, or they wish they had clunkers, but they're coming in. And so a lot of them are leaving these dealerships with new cars, even though they didn't have a clunker to trade in, and some of them are just buying used cars. The point is that they're getting a lot of floor traffic, and it's way up, and that's helping the dealers.
And they're reimbursed by the federal government, correct?
Well, they're reimbursed by the taxpayer, really. This is a pure. We're helping to buy people new cars. That's for sure.
Bloomberg's editor-at-large, Daron Levin, joining us from our bureau in Detroit. Daron, thanks. When we come back, a look at how one industry is finding a way not just to survive, but to thrive in economic bad times.
Well, a hint, they're putting some of their best assets out on the street in an aggressive advertising campaign. That's a tough one to get out there, Mark.
We'll be back.
You'll see what I mean when we come back.
Yeah.